In the world of disc golf, workhorse is often a term used to describe a disc that puts in a lot of work, meaning it gets thrown a lot every time you play. Often you'll hear people refer to a single disc as their workhorse. Typically, it's their favorite disc in their bag, and they reach for it more than any other. But you can have several different workhorse discs in your bag for different slots. Like you can have a workhorse overstable fairway driver, or you could have like a workhorse roller disc if you throw a lot of rollers, I guess. Or the one that people love to yap about more than any other, their workhorse approach disc. And actually, speaking of which, this is mine and I love it because I think that this disc, specifically in this course, but what makes a disc fit to be a workhorse? And why would you even want one of these in your bag? And why did I title this video, Throw Away Your Buzzz? All three good questions. Let's start with that first one. I think to be fit to fall into that workhorse slot, a disc really needs to check off three main components. The first of which is reliability. Whatever disc your workhorse disc is, it needs to be reliable and fly consistently for you. So for most people, that's going to mean that your workhorse disc is stable to slightly overstable, though some people click just right with a slightly understable disc. They can get the hyzer flip every time. Regardless of what it is, it needs to be a disc that you can get to fly more or less how you expect it to fly, more or less every time. The second component of a workhorse disc is that it needs to be versatile. Didn't quite get over on that one enough. If the disc in question isn't one that you can throw in a variety of situations, then you're probably not going to throw it very many times in a round, which makes sense, and therefore it's probably not going to be your workhorse disc. Though that being said, sometimes a disc is a workhorse disc because of its lack of versatility. If you have a disc that goes left and you throw it anytime you want the disc to go left, and you throw a lot of shots that go left, that would be your workhorse. But obviously most players and most courses require a little more versatility than that. And the third component of what makes a disc fit to be a workhorse disc is comfortability. Because if you're going to have a disc that you throw several times around, you better enjoy throwing it. I actually think that this is a really important point, and it probably doesn't get the airtime that it deserves. Because if you don't like the way a disc feels in your hand, it's going to cause those creeping doubts in your head when you stand on the tee box and get ready to throw it. And if it's a disc you're throwing several times around, you want to feel good throwing it. Punch through. Outside look. So putting all of those things together, my definition of a disc that falls within workhorse status is one that's stable to slightly overstable. I want it to be able to finish consistently without just being a complete meat hook. I want something that I can throw on a wide variety of shot shapes. I want something that feels good in my hand, and it'd be nice if it looked good while doing it. Let's go. That looked pretty good. The disc that I've been throwing today is the Mint Disc Mustang, but this isn't just any old Mustang. I'm actually really excited to show you some things going on with this disc in particular. Casual ace. It's not even close. This is the first run ever of any disc in Mint's Nocturnal Flex plastic. And as you may know, Mint is molded by MVP, and I'm pretty sure this is the first time MVP has ever had like an Eclipse Soft or Eclipse Flex plastic as well, which is really stinking cool. Also, speaking of enjoying your workhorse disc, what better workhorse mid to enjoy than a friggin' horse? This is Mint's like stock stamp, one that they are releasing on April 10th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. These were released as a part of Open at Austin festivities, which Mint helped put on at Sprinkle Valley and helping with other things. Armory Disc Golf was also able to help out with festivities for the Open at Austin as well, and we were able to get our hands on some of these exclusive custom stamp. I think these are so stinking cool. Do it all. Thank you. Ace. Ooh. This is a very limited run in general. The only place you're gonna be able to get these with tons of different like foil combinations and whatnot is armorydiscgolf.com. So yeah, throw away your Buzzz because there's a new Workhorse in town. I think that would have been a lot more convincing if I had like peered the gap. I did that to be ridiculous. I think this is gonna end up being parked. Dadgummit. Okay, well, my own personal shortcomings notwithstanding, I do think that this is a great Workhorse mid, and I've really been enjoying throwing them. Oh, I didn't give it a go. And I mentioned the Buzzz specifically because it's gotta be the Buzzz or the Hex that is like the most common Workhorse mid-range in disc golf. Let me know what you are throwing as your Workhorse mid-range slot. And again, what better disc to throw than a friggin' horse? If you've been around the channel for a while, then you know I have some weird mental block with this final hole where I just like won't throw it past the pin. So another day, another disc, another shot at it. Surely this time. If I didn't, it's so close. Be sure to remember to let me know what your like biggest Workhorse disc is down in the comments below. Unless it's a zone. If it's a zone, literally no one cares. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Come see us on April 10th, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know if or when these are ever going to be restocked, so come grab one. And praise God, we did it. We went long. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.